Cardano around 15% from all-time high. That is price discovery area. But with ADA being overbought on the daily chart, can it happen in the short term? In this video, I'm going to break it all down and tell you exactly what you need to be ready for. What is up, everyone? Welcome to Crypto Capital Venture. Hit the subscribe and like on the way in. I really appreciate it. Let's jump into the video. Before we talk about the charts, and real quick, here's the move, around 15% from that all-time high area. If Cardano breaks that area, we're in price discovery. But before I do, I want to go over a couple things. This tweet, this was my Twitter today, and if you're not on Twitter, I just want to show you. And I'm just a dude out here. I'm venting. I need to vent a little. I'm not trying to draw attention to the haters. I don't even have any animosity towards them. But I want to talk about some things because I think it's really good for us to discuss this, to air it out, to talk about it. So this tweet, why is Cardano the third largest cryptocurrency? Is there stuff built on Cardano that people are using? Honest question. I know next to nothing about Cardano. You could put a link to this video in the description because I'm going to answer from one very simple aspect. Mike Novogratz, oddly enough, says a mystery to me. It's not odd. He doesn't like Cardano, but very involved in the crypto space. It doesn't make sense. I mean, anybody that could use Google could find out what's the deal with Cardano and what they're building and what's going on. But to answer the question even deeper, here's Pool Tool. Here's Crypto Capital Venture stake pools alone. And we're talking 132 million ADA are being staked securely and in full control of you delegators out there. That's $283 million being staked, decentralized on the Cardano blockchain. The Cardano blockchain and its staking mechanism is one small little facet of the power of Cardano blockchain. And I answered that in simply 30 seconds. There is so much more. The assets that are living on Cardano right now, NFTs are being minted on Cardano right now. Smart contracts aren't here yet, but that's happening. So smart contracts getting ready to be here, and the ecosystem that's getting ready to come onto Cardano on top of what is already here and existing. Yes, there's a lot of stuff built on Cardano, and it's a very, very big explosion coming, to answer your question, Andrew. So hopefully you look into that. Hopefully Mike looks into it. I don't know. I mean, if you could just use Google, he can even get some answers. I tweeted this. This was another tweet. And this is all over Twitter today, everybody. The ADA hate is all over Twitter. Brandon says, I don't respect a single person who likes Cardano. Imagine judging another human being based on simply their investment decisions in a cryptocurrency. Imagine that. That alone is sad. So I just said crypto Twitter's despicable place sometimes. Don't get pulled into these wars. And that's why I want to talk about this in this video. Because listen, I know as you're watching this video, you might be scouring YouTube, watching other crypto videos. Maybe you're long on Chainlink or Ethereum or whatever. And you're seeing all this hate, this divisiveness, this toxicity going back and forth. People just hating on each other. I really, really want to stress this so much. Life is about way more than crypto, and it really is. And especially way more than judging others based on what investment thesis intrigues them. It's foolish, and it's just 100% foolish. It's a waste of time, everybody. And I'm saying this because when I see these comments, I get a little annoyed, and we should not even waste a second getting annoyed, getting heated, and especially arguing with people that are like that. So I just want to encourage you right now. If you're in Cardano, if you're in crypto, try and rise above it, right? We are in such a huge opportunity. I believe that for Cardano, but in crypto in general, such a huge opportunity to enjoy, to build, to encourage, to thrive, to succeed together. So step outside the noise, and I'm telling you, just love each other. And it really is all about love, everybody. I'm telling you, it's about love. So I just wanted to throw that out there. That's my way of venting. Now let's dig into the charts, because this is what we're watching. Check this out on the Cardano chart. So if we start where we started in the video, 15% from all-time high right now. Maybe slightly, yeah, probably right around 15%. 15% from all-time high, Cardano, which is really, really cool. But what I want to show you is, because Cardano is overbought on the daily. It's right here. You see on this RSI, that momentum oscillator, it is overbought. And you know what happens? When Cardano gets oversold, it's like, hey, that's a good buying opportunity. And look at that. It was, wasn't it? Right around a dollar. The bounce to the upside, over 100% gains since a few weeks ago, a month ago. Now we're overbought. And it's the flip side for a lot of people. It's to say, okay, sell because it's going down. Now I want to show you a couple of different data points. One is on this daily chart. Namely, the last time it was this overbought, it was mid-February and Cardano was around a dollar. When that happened, Cardano did retrace, and there's a very strong case for a retracement right now. You want to be ready for it. We'll look at that. But it retraced for around 4 days, to a probably 70-cent area or something. It's a pretty big dip for Cardano back then. And then it continued to the upside. So that's point number one. We can very simply get a little bit of consolidation in this overbought territory before continuing to the upside, to all-time highs. That's number one to be ready for. But the most intriguing is the second data point on top of this. So this area, this overbought on the daily, mid-February, I want to go look at it on the weekly chart. Here's the weekly chart. So if we look at the weekly chart and we go over here to mid-February, it's right around here this was happening, okay? You can see Cardano was overbought on the weekly. And even then, when Cardano was overbought on the weekly, still continued to all-time highs, $2.50 in the months ahead. Check this out. Cardano, yeah, it's oversold in the daily, or it's overbought on the daily, as we've seen. It's not overbought on the weekly, not even at overbought area on the weekly chart, as it was at a dollar back then. And right now we're above $2 and not even overbought. So if you want to have if you want the answer of how much upside does Cardano have right now, it's some pretty ridiculous upside. Just to give you an idea, and you don't take this exact, but if we go to a dollar where Cardano was overbought back here in February, and we go to all-time highs, we say, hey, that's 140% gains. Pretty simply, let's do 140% gains from where Cardano is right here. And we're not even as overbought as we were then. That's $5 Cardano. So what I'm saying here is this. A $5 Cardano, and I'm not saying this is happening next week, everybody. This move to 250 from a dollar right here, this took months. This is a weekly chart. So, but we are, number one, not in overbought territory as we were at a dollar back here. And number two, we're in this green box that we've been tracking for, I guess, months now, waiting for it. That green box being the Alonzo hard fork. And we know what we were checking out for leading into Mary hard fork back there, Shelly hard fork back here. Same thing. We're looking for gains, everybody. And maybe it takes longer, maybe it's quicker, whatever it is, the upside potential is there. And I don't, so let me just throw that out there. That's the upside potential. It's there. It's, I'm very bullish. I'm very excited about Cardano. And I've been excited. And here we are back above $2 again. Here we are, Cardano continuing to outperform most cryptos once again. And now if we start zooming in here though, here's where we're at. I want to take a quick look at this video. And this was from 5 days ago, a dollar in the $1.60s. Check it. Cardano is right around 15% from the 618 resistance, 30% or so from the 786 at a $2.17. We're not there yet. And that's the biggest of all big resistances. The biggest of all big resistances. And we're there now. And that's what's crazy. If we're looking at that 786, check it. What is this? 3 days of resistance now at the 786. I said it then. The biggest of all big resistances. And this is what it looks like. This is what resistance at a 786 on a macro 786 looks like. Sideways trading, everybody. And it is extremely, extremely big resistance. If Cardano can make a break to the upside above this area, it's going to be explosive. All-time highs will happen extremely quick, in my opinion. However, we're at resistance. And so we have to determine and understand and be ready for downside. And when we're looking at this chart, it can look like many different things. I generally like to take a swing low that occurs kind of right after this 20-day moving average cross above the 50-day, which we've been waiting for, and look at it now. But we can take that swing low to this new swing high where Cardano is, and we have this Fibonacci retracement support area. It's back to $1.70 to like $1.56. And it sounds very dramatic, but it is very, very commonplace in crypto. This would be a revisit to, this 20-day moving average that we kind of have right here, the 50-day moving average. And this could take some days. It's not like immediate, but we could really kind of get this pull up of the moving averages, Cardano coming into it, support, and then continuation. Very, very possible. This type of thing happens often. It's a move you just want to mentally prepare for. It doesn't mean it's going to. Cardano has so much momentum recently. There's a lot of opportunity for Cardano right now to make the move to the upside. But this is just one very simple area that we should probably be prepared for, especially in an environment where cryptos are tanking. Something happens. We see it all the time in crypto. It's only a 20% move to the 618, 21% to the 618 to around $1.70. I think it's very realistic for Cardano to make a move like that. If we look at this chart, you can see if Cardano were to make a move like that, look at this. Remember, we had this huge swing high to swing low resistance area that Cardano broke finally. We interacted with the 1618 area. It's a very important key area of interest right around $1.78. So if we go back to that daily chart and we're looking, okay, Cardano could potentially make a dip to this area. We look for some type of support at the 1618 on that chart we just saw around $1.78 down to this entire area. We could see Cardano potentially wicking into this area, support, and then continue. Be ready for that. But at the end of the day, everybody, Cardano is the most bullish of all bullish cryptos, in my opinion. And it is my opinion. I'm just throwing that out there. Hard fork testnet September 1st. Mainnet, everybody, September 12th. It's big stuff. And it's right here on the horizon in the next 4 weeks. So be ready for it, everybody. I appreciate all of you for cruising by. Hit the subscribe. Let's see how this week starts. Time will tell. Have an awesome start to your week. God bless.